What's up guys, my name is TechnoTuner and today I'm bringing to you guys my Heroic Challenger deck. This deck is a lot of fun to play casually with friends, has a lot of capabilities for that punch back and forth, gives you that full capability of the Xyz format, but also gives you a lot of options for an OTK if your opponent's not careful. Well, being able to do all that plus some more, but also being able to really work in some fun techs and really just give full option to straight out damage in output. This deck is, I would say, 1 to none when it comes to the Zexal kind of decks for fun. I love this deck, especially when playing with friends as a more casual and fun guide. This deck has a lot of options to basically draw into your Magnum Shields, make them extremely big, or just really giving you some extra options to set up special summon negates, trap negates, etc. This deck is still a lot of fun. I would recommend for somebody to play if they're an intro and wanting to just experiment in the casual scene a little bit more. But anyways, this is not a competitive deck profile whatsoever. So I'm sorry if that's what you came here to look for. This is just something more for fun. But let's go ahead and hop right into our main deck and I'll explain a little bit more on what these cards do. So for our main deck, of course, we're playing 3 Heroic Challenger Knuckle Sword. If you control a heroic monster except a level 1 monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal or special summon, you can target one other warrior monster you control with a level. The level of that monster or this card becomes the level of the other. Also, you cannot declare an attack for the rest of this turn except with Xyz monsters. You can only use each effect of Heroic Challenger Knuckle Sword once per turn. So basically being able to modify your level to either a 1 or a 4 or a 3 or whatever you want to do can help out greatly, but still a lot of fun within the Heroic Challenger deck. It still gives you an extra extender, but also gives you the option to really go into a rank 1 or rank 4 play. Next up, we're playing 3 Heroic Challenger Morningstar. If you control two or more warrior monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add 1 heroic spell or trap from your deck to your hand. If this card is in your graveyard and your life points are 500 or less, you can special summon this card but negate its effects. You can only use each effect of Heroic Challenger Morningstar once per turn. Perfectly fine, but being able to get that extra extender on there for a spell trap search can help you out greatly as well. Next up, we're playing 3 Heroic Challenger Sword Shield. During either player's turn, if you control a face-up heroic monster, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. For the rest of this turn, you take no battle damage, and heroic monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. This is basically the full capability of giving your entire deck protection from battle damage. It doesn't protect you from burn damage, but it does protect you from battle damage, and your monsters can hang around for a turn at least. So that helps out greatly as well. Next up, we're playing 3 Heroic Challenger Double Lance. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon 1 Heroic Challenger Double Lance from your hand or graveyard in face-up defense position. This card cannot be used as Synchro Material monster. This card cannot be used as an Xyz material except for the Xyz summon of a warrior-type monster. So basically, if you have 1 Double Lance already in the graveyard, you can send this, summon the other, go immediately into your rank 4, which can help out greatly. This entire deck is just a rank 4 toolbox, which can help you with a lot of plays. Next up, we're playing, of course, the 3 Heroic Challenger Spartan. Once per turn, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can target 1 face-up heroic monster you control, except this card. This card gains attack equal to that face-up monster's original attack until the end of the battle phase. So what you can do is normal summon this, special summon one of the others, give it the attack boost by because your opponent's more likely going to attack into an attack position monster, especially if it's a little bit lower, and it can gain the attack, which can be a bit problematic for your opponent. But still, it does make it a little bit awkward because it wasn't during the damage step, it's during the attack declaration, so they can still choose not to attack it. Next up, we're playing 3 Heroic Challenger Extra Sword. For those that are wondering why I'm playing so many of these, I'm trying to keep this as pure as possible because it's more of a fun capability to play. An Xyz monster that was summoned using this card as an Xyz material gains this effect. When Xyz summoned, it gains 1,000 attack. So this can also further up the damage that your monsters can do, but also establish like bigger boss monsters on your board as well. Next up, we got 3 Heroic Challenger Thousand Blades. Once per turn, if this card is in attack position, you can discard 1 heroic card. You cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn, except heroic monsters. Also special summon 1 heroic monster from your deck, and if you do, change this card to defense position. You take no damage while this card is in your graveyard. You can special summon this card in attack position. You can only use each effect, or use this effect of Heroic Challenger Thousand Blades once per turn. So the capability of basically being able to tutor out a Heroic Challenger just by utilizing a dead card in hand or a card you really don't want in hand can help out greatly, because this gets you immediately into your rank 4 plays to set up some protection as well. And then for the final monster, we're playing 3 Heroic Challenger Assault Halberd, or Halberd. Yeah, Halberd. If your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can add 1 heroic card from your deck to your hand. Basically giving you that full capability of going for combo, but also it's basically a Cyber Dragon that's 1800, but even though it's like that, it's a little worse, but it's also like a Shura that gives you the capability of searching for a heroic monster. So it's a okay card, I guess. I still like running it because it's the heroic archetype in general. That is just a lot of fun. But that's all the monsters that I really have for the deck. Come here, Extra Sword. So, what does this mean for the actual spells and traps of the deck that we're running? Well, of course, we're running the 1 Reinforcement of the Army because we're playing all level 4 or lower warriors. So we can add 1 level 4 or lower warrior type monster from your deck to your hand when we play a Reinforcement of the Army. We're playing 1 Foolish Burial. Send 1 monster from your deck to the graveyard. This gives us the capability of getting a double lance into the graveyard. So if we have a double lance in hand plus that, we have an immediate rank 4. Playing the 1 Raigeki. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls. So we can further establish extra damage. Then, of course, we're playing 3 the Warrior Returning Alive. Target 1 warrior type monster in your graveyard, add that target to your hand. That's in case you ever want to recycle one of your Heroic Challenger monsters so you can further your plays and keep going on. This is a great way to get Knuckle Sword or Morningstar from your graveyard into your hand. The one card that I like to play overall with this deck is 3 Magnum Shield. Equip only to a warrior type monster. Apply the effects depending on its battle position. Attack position, it gains attack equal to its original defense. Defense position, it gains defense equal to its original attack. I remember playing this with friends casually, and I had like a 10k monster. This card can stack, and it's incredibly funny every time that you activate it. Next up, we're playing 3 Heroic Envoy. Add 1 heroic monster from your deck to your hand. If your life points are 500 or less, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 heroic card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use each effective Heroic Envoy once per turn. Basically, a reinforcement of the army, specifically for heroics, but also giving you the capability of getting some recycling back in. Then, of course, for the last spell, we're playing 3 Heroic Chance. Target 1 heroic monster control this turn. Double its attack, but it cannot attack your opponent directly. You can only activate 1 Heroic Chance once per turn. Once again, this is just basically a overload limiter for machines, but this is specifically for heroics. Basically doubling their attack. It doesn't get destroyed or anything, but it does get double attack this turn, so you can go from like 10k to 20k with the Magnum Shields, etc. Then for the final trap, I'm playing 2 Back to the Front. Target 1 monster in your graveyard, special summon in defense position. This can help with either continuing your plays for next turn, or just setting up a little defense if you need it. Once again, there's not really any really expensive cards with this. The deck was probably about 20-30 bucks put all together. It's just a lot of fun to play in general. But this is all I have for the main deck today, guys. So let's go ahead and hop right into the extra deck so I can show you what this deck can actually do. For the extra deck, we're playing 3 Heroic Champion. I'm going to screw up saying this name, John Gripper. Two level 1 warrior monsters. The first time each warrior monster you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect. Each turn, it is not destroyed. You can only use each of the following effects of Heroic Champion Jean Gripper once per turn. You can attach 2 materials from this card, then target one level 4 or rank 4 warrior monster in a graveyard, special summon it, and if you do, this card gains attack equal to that monster's original attack. When an attack is declared involving your opponent's monster, you gain life points equal to half its attack. So that can help out greatly with getting some life points back, but also gives you the full capability of some recycling, resummoning, and some actual protection for your monsters. Next, we're playing 2 Heroic Champion Gondiva, 2 level 4 warrior type monsters. Once per turn, when a level 4 or lower monster, or monsters is special summon, to your opponent's side of the field, except during the damage step, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card, destroy that special summon or those special summon monsters. So if your opponent's pendulum summoning a bunch of level 4 or lower monsters, you can detach 1 material from it and basically destroy all of them. You don't negate the summon, but you destroy all of them, and it helps out greatly. Then, of course, next we're playing 2 Heroic Champion Excalibur. Once per turn, you can detach 2 Xyz materials from this card. This card gains attack. This card's attack becomes double its original attack until your opponent's next end phase. Once again, turns a 2k beater into a 4k beater. Generic level 4 that requires 2 warriors. Helps out great. Excuse me, not level 4, but rank 4. Then, of course, we're playing the 1 Heroic Champion Kusanagi. This card, if I had the capability of running more, I would. 3 level 4 warrior type monsters. Once per turn during either player's turn, when a trap card is activated, you can attach 1 material from this card, negate the activation. If you do, destroy it. Then this card gains 500 attack. So it goes from 25 to 3k, then 3k to 35, and then 35 to 4k, which can be, that's 3 trap negations and gives you the full capability as a quick effect. Then finally, for the last card, we're playing 3 Heroic Champion Clavolish. Yeah, Clavolish. 2 level 4 warrior monsters. Your opponent cannot target monsters for attacks except this one. You can only use each of the following effects of Heroic Champion Clavolish once per turn. You can pay life points so that you only have 500 left at the start of the battle phase. This turn, double the attack of 1 monster you control. When an attack is declared involving your opponent's monster, you can attach 1 material from this card. Target 1 face-up monster opponent controls. This card gains attack equal to that monster's attack until the end of this turn. So, once again, this card can get stupidly big. So, what you can do is start a battle phase, double the attack of 1 monster you control, so Clavolish. If he has 3 Magnum Shields, he already has plus 6k. So he's at 85. Double that. So 85 times 2 is what? 17k. Okay. And then, when an attack is declared involving your opponent's monster, you can attach 1 material from this card. Target 1 face-up monster opponent controls. It gains attack equal to that monster's attack until the end of this turn. So even then, you are still gaining attack from that. And if it has 2 extra swords or an extra sword underneath of it, it goes from 17k to 18k plus whatever you're adding on top of that. Makes it incredibly stupidly big, which is hilarious. I've attacked with 20k just using this card alone, and it's really fun to use. But anyways, guys, that's all that I really have for you guys for this deck profile. I know the extra deck isn't really completely maxed out, which everybody would like to see. If I had the full capability, I'd run 2 more Kusanagis, 1 more Gondiva, just to get a little extra cards in there. But this deck is still so much fun to play, even if it's just for casual fun. For new players, this is just an interesting thing to show them, to show that you can still make stupidly big monsters and still swing in for a lot of damage, but it's also not like overbearing as like some of the new meta decks that there are, such as Draco Tail, Yummy, etc. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's deck profile. If you did, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Is it okay if I'm to say I'm catching feelings from all the dealings? Am I astray? What do you say? How are you feeling? Is it the same?